going on, guys? I'm Cosmo vs. Goku,
I'm Mr. Flames.
and this is my blind reaction to opening 21 of One Piece.
Shall we just get straight into it?
Let's jump straight in. Boop.
Thought I missed that.
Oh, wow. Ooh. Yep. Animated escaping. Jiggle. I don't know how others felt about that, but I really liked it. And I liked the burn, almost burning effect to bring out to the opening. To the logo rather. Okay, so we're still on Whole Cake.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. The Katakuri fight goes for ages.
Oh wow.
Can't remember which version this is.
Okay.
Because this has like 4 or 5 versions as well.
Yep.
Before the end of Whole Cake, and then it has like 20 versions after that.
The Man Brook are amazing.
Oh yeah. Brooks MVP this arc.
Yeah, 100%. Monster Point versus Big Mom.
I forgot that actually did happen.
Yeah.
And there was that brief clash.
And Luffy versus Katakuri is amazing.
Oh yeah, for sure. And having the film.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was
That was
such
the Devil Fruit.
Yeah, that was such a good moment. Yes. The
Sulong form.
Yep.
Future side practice basically.
I was about to say, is that one? Yeah.
It gets a very unique sound effect in the anime, but the opening they did that. That was part of the actual thing for it.
Yep.
The training for it. So this is the second last version of this opening, I think.
Okay.
Whether it reveals Snake Man or not. Nope. So it did actually reveal Snake Man in the episode after Snake Man.
Oh, of course.
Like they showed the silhouette and stuff like that, but
Yep. Good idea.
okay.
I'm liking the individual. Oh wow.
Yep.
Wow. Oh, I like that jump.
Yeah.
I love that shot of Big Mom right at the end there. That was
Oh yeah, with the full flaming hair and stuff like
yeah,
that. Yeah.
one of the few times I've felt intimidated by Big Mom. Even currently in the manga.
She's durable though. She's very durable, that woman.
Yeah, very very durable.
So this opening was used for the end of Whole Cake.
Yep.
All the way into the referee. So I actually got a different version of the opening for the referee.
I really like the short spotlight that we got on various characters. And Joma 66 just looked incredible here.
Oh yeah.
And thank you for pointing out that was when he was training with Future Side.
This Future Side training, yeah.
Because that's what I thought it was. And I'm really glad to see it got included in the opening. There's another bit back here. The film thing fucked me up.
Oh yeah.
In the manga. So it's really nice to see it included here. And Sanji just looks great in white. Like, let's put Sanji in white more, please. Where is it? I think it was still... Yeah, here it is. I'm just seeing Brook being a total boss right here.
Oh, with the full like Soul King.
Yeah. Yeah, I really liked this one. This one, I think, did a really good job of capturing the climax of this. Probably not good enough for us to use the word climax. The climax of this arc. And with it being such a like Gem 6 and stuff like that, really being quite reminiscent of comic book superheroes.
And Sentai and Power Rangers and stuff like that, yeah.
I really like the theme of we've got superpowers.
Yeah.
Through this opening.
This opening was one that was around, it felt like it was around for a real long time.
Okay.
Because people got sick of we've got superpowers. There was a lot of, it's probably one of the openings that people got sick of quickest.
Really?
Yes.
Why so?
I think it's the repeated dialogue with the yes, we've got superpowers.
Okay.
And it's definitely not been around the longest.
Yeah.
It's granted it's like second or third longest running opening.
Okay.
And I think also because of where it ran through the series, because it also ran through the Reverie.
Yep.
As well as just being the end of Whole Cake. So if it was the end of Whole Cake, we got something else for the Reverie. People, I think, would have been a bit better.
Yep.
And just because it was still that superpowers thing when covering the Reverie.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which didn't really fit with where the series was. But the Reverie was only, I think, 8 episodes in the anime.
It feels like more chapters.
It was like
then
it was only like 5 chapters.
Yeah.
But like they did a lot of flashbacks in the Reverie.
Okay, that makes sense.
So because obviously for bingers and people that have watched it multiple times, it's like, cool, Vivi, we've seen her heaps. But if someone is only watching it on TV, we haven't seen Vivi properly since the Alabasta arc, like 10 years ago. Actually longer than that. Be like closer to 15 years ago.
Yeah, it'd been a long time.
So for that, it's like, yeah, cool, we have to do flashbacks for Vivi.
Yeah.
Then they did flashbacks for Shirahoshi, which is like, okay, well, Shirahoshi was still like 10 years ago, because that was Fishman Island. We're at the Reverie.
That much of a gap.
Fishman Island, Punk Hazard, Dressrosa was 2 years in the anime.
Okay.
Zoe was there, and then Whole Cake, which went for nearly 2 years as well.
Mm.
So that's like 6-7 years since Fishman.
That's insane.
So yeah.
Yeah, I read that like in the space of a couple of months.
You gotta remember, Kinemon's been in the series for what, 10 years? Didn't we worked that out the other day?
Oh yeah, we did.
Kin's been in the series for at least 10 years.
Well,
10,
12
years.
I think you said.
Yeah, so yeah, 2012. We haven't seen Shirahoshi in longer.
Yeah, okay. That's insane to think about.
Shirahoshi was the end of Whole Cake. Kin didn't get introduced until like 6 chapters in to Punk Hazard, 4 or 5 chapters into Punk Hazard.
Oh, wasn't that just his legs?
And that was just his legs.
Yeah.
Full Kin didn't get introduced for like another 15 chapters after that.
Yeah.
So that's been a long time. Like then they also covered Rebecca and did some flashbacks to Dressrosa, which we didn't really need because Dressrosa had only been a few years before. But like, yeah, introducing all these characters, you've got like Dalton, so you've got a flashback to Drum Island.
Yep.
And Wapol, which means you've got a flashback to Drum Island.
Yep.
I think they may have briefly covered his cover story, but then reintroducing Charles.
Yep.
Who we haven't seen since Sabati.
Yep.
And all that stuff. So yeah, they did a lot of that stuff. So it did blow it out to about 8 to 10 episodes. And I think they might have done some Luffy flashback as well.
Okay.
Like reanimated version of his flashback.
Interesting.
Yeah. Can't remember. I don't remember exactly. It was a while ago that we watched that.
Okay. But yeah, like this opening for the end of Whole Cake makes sense.
100%.
Going into Reverie makes no sense.
Yeah, the anime did obviously change up the intro and introduce a new concept, which is much more prevalent in opening 22, which you'll see.
Yep.
But yeah.
Awesome. Well, speaking of opening 22, we'll be back next week with opening 22.
We will. Bye.